Don's brother 68 asks, before the DVD revolution, there was VHS. As a collector of rare UK VHS tapes, out of interest, did you have a VHS collection? How big was it? Yeah, I did have a VHS collection, but it wasn't very big. I mean, maybe 30, 40 tapes back in the day, back when that's before DVD even took off. I don't collect VHS anymore. I mean, I understand the nostalgia part of it and everything, but I'm just, I don't collect them anymore. But I never had a huge collection. I never really got into collecting until it was DVD. Endurance Productions, what's up, my man? First of all, love the t-shirt, sir. Thank you. What did I have on in this video? I don't even remember. Oh, the Dawn of the Dead shirt. Damn, I got a lot of questions to go. Question: what is one guest you have not met at a convention that you would love to meet? Rock on, dude. Right off the bat, Michael Rooker. And this goes way back before the Walking Dead craze, because I've always been a huge Henry fan. I really need to meet that guy. Angus Scrimm's another one, and I'm going to get to meet him at Days of the Dead. Robert Englund's another one I'm going to get to meet at Horror Hound Indy. So that's two I'm knocking off that list. I'm not real big into meeting people anymore, but that's three, man, that I can't wait to meet. Who or what made you want to jump on YouTube and do what you do? Love the shirt, by the way. This is Mike13V2. Thanks, man. I don't know, man. I used to have the Beyond the Realms website, and it was just a whole hell of a lot to do on my own, and I just couldn't keep up with it like I wanted to. And I started watching some reviews on YouTube. I mean, I don't think it was anybody in particular, but I just decided, damn, man, maybe I'll just turn Beyond the Realms into a YouTube channel. So that's what I did. Jeff Kentaku, I think. Sorry, man, if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Have you ever considered writing a screenplay? Not really, man. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I would be at it. I never really thought about it, to be honest. Matt Thorpe has a couple here. What did you do for fun growing up? Oh, man. Crazy shit, let me tell you. It's a miracle I never got in serious trouble. Do you like punk rock or oi music? Punk rock, man, honestly, no. I mean, I respect it, but no, I'm not a punk rock fan, man. Oi music, I have no idea what that is. What's your favorite horror movie plot sequence? Dude, that's too tough, man. I mean, just name one. I don't know. I mean, one that comes to my head, man, is Michael Myers chasing Laurie, man, where she's trying to get in the door, she can't get in. Tommy, let me in, let me in. I mean, damn, how can you not love that scene? That's one that immediately pops in my head. Abandoned Part 01 asks, what's the first movie you remember loving? I don't know, man. E.T., Gremlins. That's ones that I absolutely loved as a kid. He also asked, what's your favorite Pantera album? It's always been Far Beyond Driven, but you know what, man? I can't exclude Great Southern Trendkill too, man, because that's where they were really firing on all cylinders. I mean, yeah, Vulgar Display of Power, man, but I've always loved Far Beyond Driven and Trendkill better myself. Dylan Rhodes 28 asked, what's up, dude? He asked me, do you want to act more in the future? And if yes, are you willing to get nude? Well, for those of you that don't know, I have done one film before. I've been in Toe Tag Pictures, Murder Collection Volume 1. And Dylan, to answer your question, yes, I would love to act again. As far as nude goes, I don't think Selena would go for that. So, no. The Hammer 56, John, my dude John, what's up, brother? Here's a couple questions for you, sir. Number one, who is your favorite comic book writer? Man, I'm not a huge comic book fan, believe it or not. I'm not really know a lot of the writers and shit. I guess I'd be considered a poser by hardcore comic book fans. But honestly, man, Frank Miller, I have to say Frank Miller because, man, just the stuff that he did on Batman alone is just, Jesus, man. I mean, he defined Batman. I had to say him. What, in your opinion, is the most depressing movie? Here's one that immediately comes to mind. The Road, but it's fucking awesome at the same time, man. To me, that's the most realistic post-apocalyptic movie that's ever been made. Number 3, finally, who had the best facial hair in the history of horror? Looking forward to your video, buddy. Oh, man, facial hair in horror. Shit, dude. Man, I don't know. I can't think of any right now, to be honest with you. Best facial hair? Shit, I don't know. Donnie Shockley asks, regards to the Saw series, it's one of my favorite horror franchises. I'd like to know what you think about the individual films, the series as a whole, or even the video games you played them. The Saw films, man, I think the first three are really, really good. Like, I think it would have been great to have been left as a trilogy, but I think they fucked up by killing off Jigsaw and then trying to continue on the series and flashbacks. I mean, it's a pretty good franchise, man. I mean, I think it's pretty deep. There's a lot of story to it. You know, I think they're pretty cool, but I mean, at a certain point, like probably around 5, it just got to a point where it's like, man, they were just milking that cash cow for all they could, in my opinion. I don't know, man. I mean, but yeah, the first three's fucking fantastic, especially the first one. Will 1982 asks, do you believe in aliens, ghosts, Bigfoot? And tell us a time when something unexplained freaked you out. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Man, I could do a whole video on this question, man. Aliens, ghosts, Bigfoot. I'm very open-minded on that stuff, man. I don't discredit it, and I don't say that it's, there, too. I mean, it's kind of, as far as unexplained experience freaked me out, dude, I've honestly had some crazy shit happen, man, that can't be explained, That's why when it comes to ghost stuff, I'm, like, yeah, I mean, I can see that happening. Just to briefly explain to you, man, a quick scenario here is me and some friends were out one night, man, and we ran into these fucking weird-ass Satan worshiper guys out in these woods, and I have no fucking clue what went on, but it was like, I don't know, dude. It's really fucking a strange, bizarre experience. Like I said, I could do a whole video on it. Sorry it's so short, but damn, I got a lot of questions to go. We're already at 20 minutes here. Wayne NFLD. With horror remakes been released last few years, is there a franchise you think could benefit from a remake? On the flip side, what's a film franchise you think could be left alone, doesn't need to be remade, and the original be left alone? Honestly, man, I'm tired of remakes, dude. I'm so fucking tired of them. I'm just burnt out. I just don't even care. Whenever I hear a remake anymore, man, I just don't care. It's went beyond the point of being pissed about a remake. I'm just kind of numb to them. I don't care. Evil Dead's my all-time favorite film. I've not seen a remake. I have no desire to see a remake. I'm not saying I'm not going to watch the remake. I mean, at some point I may see it, but it's only going to be if it's free. I'm not going to give these bastards my money. That's just the way I look at it. I don't say anything to anybody who watches them. It's just my own personal opinion. It's just, I just don't think, no, I don't think any franchise would benefit from it, man. I'm sick of remakes. I'm ready for original ideas. I would rather give my money and support original stuff than some rehashed bullshit idea. Bramden Lee asks, what is your favorite actor? Man, I don't, I really like Tom Hardy a lot, man. Christian Bale's been one of my favorite actors ever since I first saw American Psycho back in 2000. I mean, I've followed him, for over a decade now. What do you think of sky being so blue? What am I to you? Okay, dude. The horror reviews ask, how long have you been a horror fan? Since I was 5 years old, honestly. Have you seen Black Metal Veins? No, never heard of it, I don't think. What are some of the fucked movie you've seen? The August Underground films, man, Salo. I mean, that's the ones that come to mind that just disturb the fuck out of me, man. Yeah, hopefully that's good for you. DVD Collector 1974, man. What's up, my brother James? I really think of you as one of the best solid reviews here on YouTube. Man, thanks, dude. That means a lot coming from you, man, because damn, I've always really loved your shit, man. That's awesome of you to say. Is there a movie you've not seen you refuse to watch? Also, as a dad, what age is it okay to introduce horror to your son if he's interested? My son is 7. I've started out only with monster movies. I refuse to watch. Not really, man. But like I said, a lot of the shock horror stuff I just don't care to see anymore. So, I mean, I guess some of that, but I can't think of one right offhand. As far as horror goes, man, I'm very liberal with that stuff because, my parents were with me. I mean, my parents are very conservative, but when it comes to stuff like that, they were very liberal with me. I mean, they wouldn't let me see nudity or extreme gore and shit like that. But like I said, I was watching Halloween at 5 years old. I mean, I didn't see, the titty parts and stuff like that. But, I've kind of carried that on with my son. I let him watch a lot of stuff, man. He likes Dawn of the Dead. I let him watch the original Dawn of the Dead. I let him watch Poltergeist, I'm not saying you, James, personally, but everybody else out there, don't judge, I mean, that's just my personal belief because my son knows how to handle it. He knows what's real and what's fake, what's fiction, what's nonfiction. He can separate the two, and I think that's what it comes down to on what your kid can personally handle, as far as being able to separate that stuff. That's just how I feel about it. Let's see. Okay, Little Rock Cutie, 2005. Well, in all honesty, man, I started out at the age 7 myself, but then again, that she's answering your question, James. Mark Harrison. Okay, what's your favorite film director and why? Well, I would have to say Fulci because I have a whole entire sleeve dedicated to the man. But in the past year, Hitchcock too, man. Hitchcock probably became my favorite. His films are so fucking amazing. Favorite film of all time, The Evil Dead. When did I develop interest in horror films? 5 years old, man. From then on up, seriously, from then on up, it's been all, I've loved them. I'm not sure how old you are, but you have to seem a very broad, extensive knowledge of film. Well, thank you. I'm just a big fan. I don't consider myself a critic. I'm just a fan that likes to talk about movies. I like to bullshit about movies. Everybody's got an opinion. That's Thank you though. As far as that goes, I just like I said, I love film. Tachi Ichiha asks, what do you think of Brian De Palma's Carrie, 1976? I love it. It's a fucking awesome movie. What's your opinion of the remake? The remake, man, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to see it. I've seen the trailer. Chloe, whatever her name is, she's a good actress. I just don't care, man. I just do not care. Like I said, I would rather give my money and support the original films, independent films, instead of continuing to feed the remake machine. That's just how I feel about it. But guys, that's all the questions that I have. I appreciate you all getting in on this. This is now 25 minutes long. I hope I haven't bored you guys. I hope you're happy with the answers that I gave you. Like I said, I didn't plan this out. I figured it'd be better to just wing it, right off the top of my head type answers instead of, plotting it out and all that shit. I think it's just better this way. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I appreciate you all watching. I might do another one of these at some point. I really appreciate all the questions. Like I said, I got way more than I expected, and it's really awesome of you guys, man. Thanks a whole lot, and I really appreciate the support. If you get a chance, stop over by the Facebook page, Beyond the Realms. Search Beyond the Realms. You'll find me. Give me a like on there. Also, there is now a Beyond the Realms Instagram page. If you got an Instagram account, look up Beyond the Realms on there. You will find me. So yeah, guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, man. You all take care. Later.